Christmas came early this year. In fact, this whole year has been like Christmas. Just gift after gift after gift. This is an Ohio bar by Rogue Fitness. I've wanted one for a very long time, but I could never justify it. I don't like to do things by half, and my old shop didn't have enough room to build a power cage. It didn't have enough room for the bar. It didn't have enough room for me. But now I've got all the room I could want. So now I've got the bar, and now I've got to build a power cage. I'm out of excuses. And as I think about that, I realize that I am totally out of excuses. In the past year, they've all been blown away. What is an excuse really but a way of saying, this is a problem that I don't know how to solve? Blacksmiths make a lot of excuses, myself included. There's a lot of knowledge that's been lost, and so we have to fill the gap with excuses. We fill it with machines, with TIG welders and plasma cutters and milling machines, and excuses about evolving process. We fill the gap. We try and fake with machines what our ancestors knew how to do by hand. And there's, of course, a psychological component. If you think something's insoluble, then you don't even try. Look at sporting records, like big round numbers, like the 4-minute mile, I don't know, 1,000-pound deadlift, whatever. Like, people think it's unbreakable because they tried forever trying to get there, and then someone finally did it, and okay, well, that record will stand forever. And it stands for decades, stands for 30, 40 years sometimes. But then someone breaks it, and when someone breaks the unbreakable record, they don't usually just push it a little further, they shatter it. Like, best it by 30, 40%. And then what's fascinating is that new record doesn't stand for another 40 years. It gets broken real fast, almost immediately. And then the new record's broken, and then broken again. And then it gets pushed so much farther than we thought it ever could, because people just accepted that you can't do that. Much the same with personal excuses, I think. What do I call an excuse, problem I don't know how to solve? Well, if you look at it like that, it doesn't have to be a barrier, because all problems have solutions. You can try another approach. You can ask someone for help. You can back off and consider maybe it's the problem with yourself. Maybe it's something you just have to be patient, chip away slowly at bit by bit until it crumbles, until you see daylight. I think that's the secret with blacksmithing, and it's the secret with lifting, just bit by bit. You put in the effort, and if you maintain the effort, you can't help but get better. Just put in the hours, and you will see progress. Just like most of us are much weaker than we should be, most blacksmiths are much less skillful than they should be, than we should be. But you can make progress. You just put in the hours, and you get better. Just like lifting, the bar never gets lighter. You just get stronger. Our craft never gets easier, we just become more skillful. But bit by bit, we maintain the effort and we improve. Become stronger, become better blacksmiths, become better people. Don't make excuses and just put in the effort. I said that in the past year, all my excuses have been blown away. That's really true. Personally, professionally, I am profoundly grateful for it. I'm going to do my very best to see how far I can go without them. I hope that in the coming year, I hope that everyone can be as lucky as I've been. Merry Christmas. Ha!